Most people think of wealth in a dimension of financial wealth. So how is it that you set expectations and guide people to think about wealth in light of your faith?
I'll
Yeah,
let you
I
take
mean,
it
I
on
can
that.
speak. I can
Yeah.
speak first to that. So we're called to be generous. I mean, it's very clear, especially New Testament. We're called to be generous. So whenever we have opportunities, and we even say in our first meeting with a client, "Are you charitably inclined? What's important to you?"
Charitably inclined? Is that what you call
Yeah.
it? Charitably inclined. Okay.
And then usually that kind of, and that's an easy way for us as an entry point, whether they're a believer or a non-believer, because we may not know at that time, to get a good understanding on where their faith may land. Because it's like, oh yeah, I tithe to my church, or I go to this church here that we may know of, and it's like, great, perfect. We'll exploit that and take that from there. And maybe if they don't have a passion, maybe that's an opportunity for us to be able to sow seeds to spark their charitable intentions.
Yeah, that's a great point, Kellen. And what I noticed too is those clients that aren't necessarily charitably inclined when they meet us, it's not like they're like, no, no, no. It's more like, I don't know. I give a couple $100 here and there. It's just very like, I don't know. It doesn't really come up to, it's not in their, they're not intentional with it. It's not in their thinking. And I would say a high likelihood when they come to these events, the celebration of gratitude, they get curious. They're like, man, that was terrific learning about that charity. I'm going to contribute to them. We usually get 30, 40, 50 gifts to these the charity, the highlight charity of choice, and then of course we get to match it. So it just gets them curious, and then sometimes they'll start volunteering there. I think when they start to realize like the good that some of these charities are doing, they're like, I want to be a part of that. We just kind of get that charity in front of them and create the environment, and then God does the rest.
And I'll add one of the top concerns of affluent is charitable intent. So we always ask that question when clients come in, what is your intent? And sometimes people aren't giving because they've never been asked. So, and it's also how do you give? And we have a saying in our firm is friends don't let friends give cash. In a sense of that's sort of I mean, if it's a small amount, but we can give appreciated assets in an investment account that helps with tax planning because it's a lower cost. So those are things, strategies that we help our clients with. So there's a lot of benefit, not just from the giving side, but also from the tax planning side. So even if there's no pressure to give at all, obviously, but I just think if hearts can kind of shift and change. So that's something that we have a great passion in introducing, whether it's, that's exactly why in each of our celebration of gratitude events, we try to bring in a community that maybe that people don't know about. Mm-hmm. So something in our community, and of course, Nehemiah was amazing. So whether it's, international or local, and that's the experience is you certainly have to give to this charity, but a lot of times hearts are shifted and changed. So maybe that starts maybe a habitual giving in their heart that will explode. Yeah.